Alright, let's get started building our project. Alright, HTML, CSS. Let's see how it goes. The first step we need to consider here is to download Visual Studio Code. Right, you have it on your system. It's an editor or whatever editor you have, but I prefer Visual Studio Editor. And you Google, type Visual Studio Code, click on download, then it brings you here. If you are using Windows, click here. If you are using Mac, click on this and allow it to download. The next stage is stage 2, to create a folder. You create a folder, give it a name of your choice. For instance, let me create a folder here. Right click, new folder. I can say web project. Right. The step 3 is to open the downloaded Visual Code Editor. Alright, open it, then from there you get started. This is it here, so click on it and allow it to open. Now it has finally opened. Let's get started. Alright, you open the folder that you've just created from this editor. Alright, you go to File, open folder, you find the folder where you save it. Okay, web project, open it, select. So here is our web project. Then we'll start entering our code, start writing our code. You click on this place, click new file, and you say index.html. That's going to stand as our, you press enter, that's going to stand as our home page. Right, so then here you type, put your tag for doc type. Alright, doc type HTML. Yes, the doc type is actually it tells you that what you're doing is you're working on HTML. That's what doc type does. For more clearer, you put your tag, put this, then doc type, then HTML. Tells you that you're working on HTML. That's all. Then you continue. Then you write the second one. You write your HTML. Write your HTML code. Open HTML. Then you can see automatically is out here. You press enter. This one comes down here. This is HTML. HTML work with tag, closing, opening and closing. So type this code. HTML has an opening tag and closing tag, right? This slash here stands for closing. That is where it is, opening and closing, with this doc type which describes the HTML that you are using. Tells you you are using HTML. Then this closing. Then here you have head, opening head, and closing head. Okay. Then within the head you have title. You have title and closing title. All right. So that's where it is. After the head, you have body, opening body, and closing body. This slash for closing. Okay. So the body tells you, the body is where you enter your content. This is where you build your project, or your content and your body. But here you have a title. All right. Let's enter the title and see how it goes. Okay. Let our title be my first web Okay, then let's okay, let's say H1, which stands for heading, opening and closing head, is it? Then we can now say hello world. Yes, hello world. Okay, let's check it out and see what we have done. Then we save it. While we save it, so we just click on save. So let's check our work and to see how what we did, if it's working. So we'll go to our folder, open the folder. This is index. Open the index. Let's see, hello world is there, so it's actually working. So let's go back to our source code. Yeah, this is hello world, right? So it's actually working. So you may decide to add more head. This is H1, so we can also do it the same way. Hello world. We also add H2, right, with your closing tag. Then you type hello world again, then you save and you refresh. Try this out till we move to the next stage, where we'll start building the real project. This is just the skeletal look of HTML, of how a typical HTML structure looks. Alright, so see you in the next stage.